So, what's on the menu for today? Well, for starters, a hike along the Ridge Trail in Gowlland Tod Provincial Park with beautiful views of Finlayson Arm. And then, a tip for prepping a mid-hike snack. For dessert, a new flavor of couscous. Is it a keeper? Please stick to the end to find out. If you like these videos, please click the like button below, and if you'd like to see more content, please subscribe. I'd really like to hear your comments as well, so if you'd like to leave a comment in the field below, please do so. Thanks. Parking at Gowlland Tod is quite substantial. In the winter, one parking lot is closed as the gate is closed, but in the summer, there are two parking lots that you can access. Gowlland Tod has more than 25 kilometers of trails with different levels of difficulty. It offers spectacular views from some of its peaks. There are 150 individual animal and plant species that have been identified in the park, such as the blue-listed northern red-legged frog and Peel's peregrine falcons. There are also pockets of Garry Oak forests. When you hike the Ridge Trail, you will climb up to 430 meters over Finlayson Arm, a unique fjord that, according to BC Park's website, says it only replenishes its marine waters once a year. The hike we are doing will be on the Ridge Trail, and we will be going up to Holmes Peak and then over to Jocelyn Hill. To get here, I chose the Caleb Pike access, which is on Caleb Pike Road off Millstream Road near Langford. As soon as you get onto the trail after you make that right-hand turn, there's a bit of elevation, and it's a steady climb for a little bit, enough to get your heart going and get warm. As you walk along the trail, you'll notice that there's a lot of Scotch broom along the sides, and it's an invasive species here. Interesting enough, on this Scotch broom, there's an invasive species of insect as well. The tip I'd like to show you has to do with maximizing your fuel and your time when on the trail, having a morning coffee and also preparing a little snack for later on, maybe your lunch. I brought some dry couscous with me, and I brought some flavoring. The flavoring I picked up was Knorr's roasted garlic and herbs, and I have not tried this seasoning before. We're going to see if it works with couscous. So I have a little cup here for my coffee, and it holds 2 cups. 1 cup poured into the couscous. Pour in my flavoring. Got a good stir. I'm just going to close the lid on that. Seal it so it's tight. Put it away, put it in my pack. And in about an hour, it should be ready for me to take out and eat as I hike the trail. When you leave Holmes Peak, the trail continues for about 2 kilometers to Jocelyn Hill, and you again will gain quite a bit of elevation. The trail's a little rocky, but not bad at all. Views are just beautiful out here. And you can see the trail is really quite dry considering we've had about a week of rain, and a lot of the other trails in the area are quite muddy and wet. But because this one is in higher elevation and you are in a lot of rocky areas, it's not as wet. We're coming up to the junction where you can make a right-hand turn and take the loop back to the parking lot, bypass Holmes Peak. There's the trail there. Or you can make a left-hand turn and follow the ridge trail and go on to Jocelyn Hill. Jocelyn Hill is about 2.5 kilometers from Holmes Peak. So that gives you an idea of distance if you wanted to do there and back. Probably looking between 8 and 9 kilometers for the whole section. One of the really nice things about this trail is as you climb up some of these hills, and the elevation steepness can take the breath out of you a little bit sometimes, you get to these spots where these outlooks and the views are really pretty. If anyone knows how this rock gained these ridges and the ripple effect throughout it, please let me know. It really is quite pretty. The Ridgeline Trail is just a beautiful hiking trail that offers some physical challenges, but some views as well that are just hard to beat. Well, we've arrived here at Jocelyn Hill, and it really is beautiful. And on a day like today, where it's been a bit sunny and a bit cloudy, the lighting has been great. Perfect hike all in all. But now we get to check out that couscous and see if it's any good. This is no good. This is horrible. I wouldn't do that again. Good thing I brought an apple and a Cliff Bar. If you have any really good recipes that you'd like to recommend for couscous that you could take on the trail, let me know. I'd really like to try them. Sure is beautiful up here. Everything's packed up, ready to go